Prime Minister Carney introduced his team of lieutenants Tuesday, chosen to battle Trump and the economy. 28 ministers and 10 secretaries of state.
Canadians elected this new government with a strong mandate to define a new economic and security relationship with the United States and to build a stronger economy.
It features 24 fresh faces, including 15 rookie ministers and 9 newbies in Secretary of State roles, as Carney seeks separation from his predecessor, Justin Trudeau.
This cabinet is smaller and more focused than those of previous governments.
Unlike Trudeau's cabinets, there's a second tier, the junior Secretary of State roles.
It distinguishes him from his immediate predecessor, and it also allows him to have that regional representation.
There are an equal number of men and women, and there remain familiar faces. Chrystia Freeland keeps her pre-election post as Transport Minister. François-Philippe Champagne remains in Finance. Melanie Joly is shuffled from Foreign Affairs to Industry Minister, replaced by Anita Anand. Sean Fraser, former Housing Minister, is now the Attorney General. And Dominic LeBlanc remains a key figure in charge of intergovernmental affairs and U.S. trade relations.
The title of his job doesn't sound very powerful, but it's such a high priority for Mr. Carney, and he's really kind of made that, really stressed that quite high. So he'll be very prominent.
BC has a total of 5 members in cabinet, just 2 of the ministers. Gone altogether, former Energy Minister, North Vancouver's Jonathan Wilkinson.
It was surprising, too, that we didn't see additional representation from some of those battleground regions in the province that were so crucial to the Liberals' victory.
Chosen from BC, former Vancouver Mayor Gregor Robertson appointed housing and infrastructure, and Delta MP Jill McKnight lands in veteran affairs.
Of interest to Mr. Carney was her business background. She was the executive director of the Delta Chamber of Commerce.
The 3 secretaries of state from BC are Kelowna MP Stephen Fuhr in defense procurement, Esquimalt Saanich Sooke Stephanie McLean, Secretary of State for Seniors, and Surrey Centre's Randeep Sarat is international development.
Having 2 ministers south of the Fraser will help address many of the challenges we have.
Despite 24 fresh faces, the new cabinet is too much like the old one for Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre.
He appointed Trudeau's old team and Trudeau's old advisors.
Carney's cabinet will commence battle in earnest on May 26th with the return of Parliament.
Rob Buffum joins us now from Victoria. Rob, 3 of the secretaries of state from BC. What role will those positions play in cabinet?
Yeah, Mijung, that's a good question. It wasn't the case last time around that they existed. The Prime Minister's office says they will not go to all of the cabinet meetings like a regular minister would, but they'll go to those meetings where there's a topic that they are deputized to be focused on. For example, Stephen Fuhr from Kelowna is the Secretary of State for Defense Procurement, so he would go to a meeting in advance of the Prime Minister meeting with NATO, but he would not go to all of the regular cabinet meetings.